just got back from the car wash and now I have to freaking dry it. I have to dry it because I'm just about to wax it, and I have to wax it because it's been long enough, and I live in California and the sun's been beating down on her. Apparently, in order to do this, I'm going to have to wax the roof of my truck first and then go and dry the rest of the truck because I have to like lean up against it. I have to go ahead and lean up against it, and if I just need to finish the roof first, then I can do the side so I don't have to go ahead and bust it up. The roof of my truck is completely finished. Being honest, I probably could get away with just waxing the roof and just waxing the hood because that's the two most important parts that need to be waxed because of the sun. And like, you know, when you're on the freeway, it scratches and everything like that. But I am going to go the extra mile and do the side panels as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put some guacamole up on it. I'm on my little step stool because I am massively short. I went to Walmart and I got these. It's applicator pads. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and switch this out. And honestly, I probably could use this for like a little bit longer, but I'm not going to because I can. Whoa. See that brand new applicator pad right there? Gonna go ahead and dip on it. Now it's nice dipped and dapped, we can go ahead and begin dotting around some of it, and really rubbing it on. Really rubbing it on. We're gonna rub it on the side panel. Oh, hey, you know what really pissed me off yesterday? Yesterday I was out doing the laundry. I was doing my laundry and I was waiting for my clothes to wash, and like these three Mexican guys, you know, they're like in like their little truck, and like one of the Mexican guys, like I'm sitting in my driver's seat and like I'm like leaning against like that, and like he's right there up, he's like right by my face and everything like that. And he looks at me in the eye and literally he just like fucking hit something against my truck. And on that side, and like it really pissed me off because, you know, there's no one to like hold me back. There's no one to like, you know, say like, oh, you know, fucking, oh, maybe you should go say something. Oh, maybe you should go do this, you know. And I did have a problem pretty recently with like 3 other Mexican guys. It's a completely unrelated story. This is like a new story that happened yesterday. And like he like hit my truck like pretty fucking hard. And I was just like, in my mind, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's not cool. I was like, that's just fucking big time disrespectful. It was like, I'm sitting there and like, you know, 2 of them like go inside the shop. Like it was like a lawnmower shop or like whatever like that. And then one of them like stays out by the truck and everything like that. I'm just like, do I say something? Do I do something? Do I go ahead and punch this guy in the face? Do I pull out my pellet gun and shoot this guy? Do I do anything at all? And I'm just like, all right, let's go ahead and check on the truck. I go ahead, I look at my truck, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, you know, like, but it's just like, it feels like I'm being a pussy. I'm just like, I'm not standing up for myself. I'm not like doing anything, you know? So I was like sitting there, I'm like, what do I do? And then I'm like, all right, well, Paul, you are an adult, you're a grown man, and just don't do anything. You know, it's like whatever. It was clearly intentional. It was clearly intentional, and I'm pretty much kind of, I guess, like an atheist. Like, I don't believe in a God, but it's like I am maturing and I'm starting to like learn and everything like that. But I was just like, just leave it up to God, or leave it in God's hands. And, you know, because bad people eventually get theirs. And like, I'm a good person. I define myself as a good person. And the reason why I define myself as a good person is because like I do good things. I care about people. And then so I just completely dropped it. I let it go. I put my stuff in the dryer. And I saw him again. They got in their truck and they left. I organized my clothes. I sat there. And then like, you know, like the more time that went by, and then even right now, I'm just like, shit, it really wasn't anything. I was like, it was something, but it's just like, it's like right now there's no anger in my body. I'm just like, it wasn't that a thing. It's like, how stupid would that be if I started yelling and screaming at the guy in front of like everybody in broad daylight? So I was just like, okay, just go ahead and just let it go. Every single situation when you're dealing with people is different. You know, sometimes you are going to have to seemingly make a fool of yourself, which kind of sucks, and it does happen every once in a while where you have to defend yourself. I was blessed by, well, I guess God, or like whatever we want to call it, once by having this great mentor. This man was the most manly man I've ever seen before. Still to this day, he almost had like no emotion. He did. I only got him to laugh one time out of the months, I think maybe about a year or whatever that I was working for him, and he owned his own company, and we would do construction. And well, it's not like construction like building, but construction for laying gas lines in like rich people's houses. He was so far, and I hope to have many more, but the best mentor, or whatever we want to call that, that I've ever had in my entire life. And even including my father, because like he allowed me the opportunity to go work very serious construction, you know, laying the gas lines with him. And, you know, I did have experience. You know, my dad was a construction worker, but that was drywall, and I told him straight up, you know, I told him that, and he was like, all right, well, I'll see you here tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, I worked with him, and he never gave me any direction at all. We would literally just go out to the job site, and I fucked up so much. It was just like, it wasn't like fucking up like seriously messing up. It was like me picking something up awkwardly and like moving it around. And like he had a team of 2 other grown men, and these men were actual men. That's why I was so blessed to be around them, because it's so rare to see an actual man. I mean, the shorter one kind of had like, he was like talks fast and everything like that. But the other guy, I don't even remember his face at all. I don't even think I looked at his face at all, but he was always quiet, just like the other guy. And like, he allowed me the opportunity to work with them. And I thought in that moment with, you know, him banging on the side of my truck, I'm like, how would my mentor in the past look at me right now and handling this situation? I was like, it's not that serious. I was like, just let it go. And thankfully I did. Okay, now I'm going to take all this blue tape off. And did I mention why I put it on? Okay, I don't think I mentioned why I put it on, but I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory why I did put it on. But the last time I waxed my truck, there's like all these lines, all these crevices, and when the wax gets in those crevices, the wax does not come out. Okay? So I have to go ahead and cover up all the cracks, all the lines, all the separations, all the crevices to make sure, that the wax doesn't get stuck. Now the whole truck kind of looks weird like this between the part that didn't get waxed and then the part that did get waxed. So now when you wax a truck, you have to wax on and wax off. So I have to go back over and wax the whole truck again. Oh yeah, look at that. It's nice and glossy, man. It's nice and glossy, it's nice and smooth. It's nice and it is how it should be. So thank you so much for tuning into today's vlog. Make sure to tune back in at 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm making a brand spanking new clean ass piece of content every single morning at 5 a.m. Goodbye.